Begin! Okay. So, for shirts and gurgles, we're gonna shout out, the fellow Mentalman. Here's Yola. Oh my gosh! And it's the first one! I haven't seen this in so long. Wait, is that door closed?
Something smells fishy here. Maybe a little too fishy.
Sorry. Shoot cannons out of a swordfish. That doesn't make any sense. But it is the clip, dude. You know. All right. Appreciate your guys' patience. It has been too long for this. Like I am not gonna lie to you. I loved this game, and I still do. Yes, that was back when we were living down the mountain too, so one more time, or just one more at the very least. This is another one of the Mental Men Emerald Meadows. What the heck? Why was there no clip? That's wrong, and Papa YOLO. Easy! Alright. Alright, let's do this. I gotta be coordinated because why would you meet me if I'm not a king?
Your Majesty, I have scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time.
Shouldn't I be giving the orders now?
Of course, Your Majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back.
We wouldn't want that, I suppose. What? It's being wholesome. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. I know you're darkness children. Where do you think they get it from?
As is tradition, the council will decide what happens in your coronation.
Let's get this over with.
Shall we call the nobles in?
Fabulous. Alright. So those that know the game, know the game. Those that don't know the game, if you do join, right, exclamation point, join, he, she, they, whichever. If you do join, it's exclamation point, vote, A, B, C, D, whichever, for things like this. And then there is an auction where it is, you have to wait for me to actually start the voting. So, be patient. Thank you. I won't have to. What is it, June? A couple months. You have to excuse the dogs. They're very happy eaters. You wait. There are those that might not know how to play. Right? So, right, exclamation point vote, right, A, B, C, D were corresponding letters, and then there is, I want you to get Brian to say it. I think it's Brian. I can't remember if it's Brian or Matthew. And then there's exclamation point fund, and then it's exclamation point fund, the amount, and then, no, I'm not confident. We'll just have to wait for that one to show up. But there's a bunch of different stuff. I can veto, I can get an extra vote, I can do all these things, but I will let these guys go ahead and vote. So go for it. Exclamation point, A, B, C, D.
Let's go already!
I did! See, that's another perk of being, oh, you're not! No, we need to change that. We are changing that indeed. How do I need to VIP you. I'm gonna do this. Ready, VIP? Yeah! Prince of Fox is now VIP in this channel. Because you're amazing, and thank you. That is everybody. So it looks like you guys are gonna spend my money. Why not? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course. But what doesn't? Now that I am a king, I don't know things. Oh yeah, exclamation point join. It should be pinned. How dare you? How dare? Scandalous. Hey man, it's bedtime. Stop making me yell. Anyway, now that I'm king, right, now we can introduce ourselves to the coronation. I know, I try. I should make that bigger. Ready? Oh, no. Psych, just kidding. There we go. Yay!
Do you want to read her for the Chancellor, or do you want to...
My mistake. I was playing with my my screen there.
Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the wealthy coast, and of course, the bleak march.
Well, I always start with the north, so let's to the north. All right. I normally would give you an option, Dragon, on how you wish your person to be voiced, but I'm just gonna do it. So tell me if you like it or not. Ready?
Good luck in the days ahead, your majesty. You'll need it, dealing with us lot.
Eh? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Or chat, I guess. Alright. That's you, Fox.
A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
And then the Barons.
Hail and well met, Your Majesty, Your Highness. Whoops. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, huh?
Nope. Nope. Off with their head. Nope. I am not.
Hey, dude. I said
am not a
majesty, alright? It
majesty.
could be worse.
Could be worse. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Is it? Swedish fish. They're the tropical. They're not the same. And wants more than this provincial life. Does that make you Gaston? Dang. Your Majesty.
When I was a boy, I ate 12 dozen eggs.
When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I'm gonna be the father of this damn nation. One of these times. And you know French? Susceptible to Stockholm Syndrome? Where's this conversation going? Never mind, let's keep playing the game. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in history books? I suggest, over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Thank you.
You fool!
Never! And now we end season. Elk of the lotsaowls bloodline, well-known marcher general, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. Below.
When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen. Oh dear God, that's a woman. Sorry.
She's just a
Your
smoker, it's
rightful
alright.
queen on the throne.
She just smokes. There's nothing wrong with that. Wazowski. Let's go, Barons. See? That's Beast Meadows? That's terrible. That works very well. Beast Meadows. Sorry. Doppelganger, how dare you? What scheme should the barons pursue over the southern new king and place their preferred Clément Elk on the throne?
Clément!
The barons plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger.
Doppelganger!
First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the barons must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. All defiance? Or your defiance? Yeah, no, your defiance. Sven of the KPS Dragon Clan, notorious Northern Elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Manic. How do we make that happen? Well, chiefs. Really? 20 seconds. Dragon! Uh-oh. I will oh, okay. I will tyranny button. I am down. Be quick about it, or I'm joining. How dare you? That wasn't ready. Jack Emmy. What? What's going on over there? The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. How dare. Alright.
Welcome in,
Clovia!
Chaotic Law.
Oh, what's up? How you doing? Thank you, thank you. And you are... If I can find my mouse. Ah, you are a baron. Wait a minute. You know what I've done wrong? Of course I've done it wrong. Let me fix this real quick. Activate overlay. There. Haha! So if you refresh your stuff, there should be an overlay and it'll let you see all your information without having to rely on my screen or me doing anything productive or helpful. So, Clovia of the Princess of Fox's family, eccentric coastal political fixer, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Baron.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Manic. Something must be done.
I don't appreciate the shenanigans. You speak softly, but you also carry a big stick.
All I carry is significant quantities of coin.
A big sack? Would it be a purse? I guess it'd be coin purses, but it'd have to be a pouch if it was a big, you know. The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. I mean, yeah, it's a way of behaving. So, lower defiance, right? Barons. Too chaotic. Lower defiance, right? So it needs to be 4 or less, which your guys' is. The North Dragon. You gotta raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons, which you are already. And then, yeah, you 500 more, and you are square foxes. But you, I know your ways. We'll do that. I gotta learn how to use that one day. All right. Ooh, let's do a theft. So, do you want to voice all of your barons, Latsa?
I can do that, yeah. As long as Chaotic Law doesn't mind me butchering a masculine voice.
Unless, whatever do you mean? How dare you? To play your silly games. So, there's the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you actually can be part of. Try your best. There you go. You can be part of the voice channel if you want to voice your own. If you want to voice your own characters. So that is always an option. I have no problems with that. I can always grant like temporary permissions or whatever. So.
My liege, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last Last week, a noble patrician, Prince of Foxes, shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process.
By all that glitters! Nonsense. Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the thing.
My liege, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Prince of Fox's ancestors left my ancestor penniless after a cutthroat dice game.
Please, being a bad gambler is hardly a grievance.
Enough! I know Prince of Foxes stole my priceless ring. It brings the March great luck and bounty, and my dear nephew is to wear it when he marries.
Who joined the Discord? Alright. So, A will raise and lower defiance respectively, I suppose. B raises and lowers defiance as well as raises the authority. And C does that to raise, lowers defiance, lowers farming? What the heck? And then lowers stability. So I'm actually... Don't touch my farming, you horrible, horrible children. Go. Patrician is always bad. I argue not with these things here. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Wait. Who voted here? Just one? Alright, whatever. Fabulous. Arrest Prince of Foxes immediately. Man, they were just gunning. They both reached for the gun. Well, thanks for the follow. Alexa?
Alexa_Aramel is now following.
That's you, Foxes.
No! No, I'm innocent, I tell you. Sorry, forgot I was muted.
Come on, out you go.
As the watch dragged them out, the council hall falls into stunned silence, but the barons share satisfied glances. You scandalous people. I need 4 horses. Oops.
Your Majesty, I've been thinking. Marcher soldiers are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. What we really need are better horses, but the best don't come cheap. The Ashmedians have a surplus of destriers at the moment, horses bred for war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some. For the good of the kingdom, of course. Wait, it's reverse voting! Don't do it!
Shh! Oh! Right, okay. Just making sure. And prediction time! Ooh. Both you and Baron Chaotic the Law, or what? Where'd that dyslexia come from? Oh my god, my treasury! Both you and Baron, the chaotic law, hand over hefty sacks of gold to the Ashmedian ambassador, who eyes them suspiciously. But sure enough, a few weeks later, a legion of feisty war horses were delivered to the march, and it only cost you an arm and a leg. Oh gosh, what are you doing, boy? Did you seriously bring your water bowl? There's the other one over there. Go ahead, sorry.
These are incredible beasts, Your Majesty. The barons will never have to ride our puny native horses again. I can't thank you enough.
For the march! Alright. Let's find out who my honor guard is. Because that's always a fun one. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite gods. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. The patricians with champion gladiators. Oh, welcome in, Yummy Phoenix.
The _chaotic _
Oh, I
is now
appreciate the
following.
follow. Right on. My guys are like, I can't keep up. You are, thank you for joining. You are a chief.
Yami Phoenix is now following.
All right, and more follows. Appreciate it, guys. So you're a chief.
All by
Cataclaw.
myself.
For now, you know, you never know. This game gets some traction, you know. Actually, I'm pretty sure people are still playing
There
it.
we
Oh,
go. There we
look.
go. Look
And
at
now
that.
the Sun Soul, Dirty Patrician. Even the numbers.
Welcome to the patricians.
Alright. The patricians are champion gladiators from the arena, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These gods' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. Be loyal to coin above all. Yeah, it's... sure. Could definitely do that. Twos all around. I'm going to actually go with the coastal gladiators. The Vikings will protect you! Yes, that's exactly what I'll do.
I think that was his point. He has
wink.
no money to do anything
A
anymore.
wink, you know, wink. And flutter my eyelashes. And they'll just want to keep me alive. A gang of low-born crooks who turn themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? I made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. Yeah, give me... yes, go again. I ain't got no money. What? How dare you? We're born into their place. They earn their place. Dang. That's actually solid. I was gonna do that anyway, but that's a solid argument. 1, 2, 3. Gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up.
Now I get why you went with the gladiators. Got it.
It's so when they grapple, it's like trying to wrestle a greased pig, you know? It's a legitimate tactic. Okay, here it is. This is one I always forget. Okay, yeah, I always do it backwards. So, to those that know, who doesn't like a sexy oily man? I mean, you know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but they don't do much for me. Just, you know, to each their own. I hear you. Do you think? But to those that know, right on, here it is. The auction shall start. To those that don't, ! Fund, and then A, B, C, D, E, or F, then the amount in which you are pledging out of the money that you have. So everybody has 1,000 gold right now, except for Cataclaw, who wanted to buy horses. So,
1 second.
what?
What is the goal of the Chiefs currently? Can you read everybody's
Chiefs-
goals really fast?
Yeah. So the Chief's goal is to raise authority to 5 or more. So they've got a season to do that, which seems like they're well on their way. The patricians have spent all my money, and they are trying to get it to 1,500 or less. So you are the chiefs, so you're doing good, Yami. You already. Thank you. Appreciate it. If ever you need to, you can also have... No, I have absolutely none. All I have is the wink and the finger guns. So hopefully that'll work. So yes, 1,500 or less for the patricians. That should be useful. And then KotC and Lotsa are trying to get their defiance down to 4 or less. So everyone right now is on their track to doing it, to getting their stuff done. I believe the Chiefs... Yeah, I believe the Chiefs will actually move on first, but then it'll be the patricians and then the march, provided that everything goes according to plan. Yeah, so I appreciate you, thank you, Lotsa, for letting me know. But yes, so exclamation point fund, the character, then the number. So A raises stability, B lowers trade, C raises military of the chiefs, D raises the authority, E lowers stability, and F lowers authority. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. You have 60 seconds to pledge, and you can only pledge up to the amount that you have. So no credit here. Sorry. Money where your mouth is. Got about 30 seconds. From the time that you heard my voice then. Trying to keep up for the lag. So 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Still 9 seconds for us, but by the time y'all hear that, you're probably over and done. And it looks like F and D. So we're gonna lower authority and raise... Why are you people working together? Do you understand that you're all enemies? I mean, yeah, kind of hosed them there, but yeah, I know. I'm already bankrupt. Yes, that is the game. Isn't that amazing? Here it is.
I ate a baby there.
Shows up a single gleaming coin. The treasury in its entirety. There's nothing left, Your Majesty. You're broke. Have you looked under the throne cushions? There's no laughing matter, Your Majesty. Outside the palace, something rumbles like thunder. I can see where this is going. Soldiers in your armies? Even the city watch. None of them have been paid in months. They're marching on the capital. You better grab your things, Your Majesty. Face the end with your head held high. That was indeed a quick game. Right out atop a pure white star. I did it again. Yep, that's the one coin. That's a giant middle finger there. Thanks, man. You ride out atop a pure white stallion to face your rebellious soldiers. They're spilling through the streets like a tide, shouting for your head on a pike. They don't resemble a trained army at all, more like a mob decked out in armor. Deliver a grandiose speech. Don't they have any loyalty to their king? To their kingdom? Yes, times are hard. They could see it in their hearts. Yours are cut off by an arrow to the sternum. You topple slowly off the horse and are trembled by 1,000 sturdy boots. The soldiers rush forth to loot the palace. Having left no heir, it's up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among the claimants. You only hope they will keep the kingdom more stable than you did. Look at that, guys! The Chiefs don't even
been playing for like 16 minutes.
I know. I've been live longer than we've been playing this game. Oh my gosh. 10, you got 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's probably it. But It looks like everybody made it. Ooh.
Come, Clovis will lead the kingdom with perfect competency.
I suppose not. Elk of the Barons is going to be the new monarch.
I knew it was my time to rule the kingdom.
That is bananas. Out of money and facing an uprising, King Manic confronted his mutinous soldiers, only to be shot with an arrow. I knew I chose correctly. Yeah, good game. Alright, that's good. Alright, guys. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever. Let's there. The chief side at the time must not have been ripe. Prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the god speakers who waited for the right omens to rise again. The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's debts against it, and the moment had passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. The barons leapt into the power vacuum by King Manic's death, and Elk took the crown with the council's blessing. You want to continue the dynasty? Alright, later, y'all! Alright.
I feel like the fact I was planning on bankrupting you already should have made that.
I was on the throne for 6 months. Not even a full year. Alright. Game! It's ridiculous. Oh, terrible.
Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Manic, but you must still answer to the council. For as long as you sit on that chair. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation.
But it's my coronation!
This is an absolute monarchy, Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council to vote, even this. Shall call was it?
Greetings, my... Stole the wins most definitively. Go ahead, start the vote. Oh, really, dude? What are you doing? You were entirely too loud.
We have the chance to do something incredibly funny.
So elegant. Okay. No funnies.
Oh, see, I meant bankrupting you again.
Well, the voting's closed. And now the commoners must swear a blood oath. The common citizens of the capital are lined up in a winding queue that loops along a dozen streets. One by one, they are brought before your throne, bowing and scraping. After a bit of prodding from your watchman, each citizen slices their palm and smears their blood on your boots, swearing their eternal loyalty. No amount of scrubbing will save your shoes after this. The last monarch to hold a blood oath ceremony was King Timian the Mad, who also once declared war on the color blue. I feel that, man. Peasants mutter darkly.
But did he win that war?
And another tyrant now sits the throne. Well, all I know is he was the king, and he was the king long enough to be called mad. So, let's do this. Did he win? History remembers him. That's all I'll say. Now, to the council. That'll be you, Lotsa.
Sorry, I had to pull up the studio. All right.
We bloody well pulled it off, didn't we? The barons are finally in charge, and we can sort this kingdom out. Now just remember our little arrangement. We put you on that damned throne, so you better do as we tell you. Got it?
Glory to the match.
Huzzah!
I mean, if you want to voice her again,
Sorry.
actually. My dude looks like less
Nadia.
critical. Chiefs war on blue.
Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today.
To the patricians. Prince of Fox is the second.
Yeah, it was the closed stream, not the unmute button. Alright. A pleasure, your august majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
Was this? This wasn't what KPS looked like, was it? Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. The council hall-
Unfortunately.
The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile,
What do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she is told?
Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case.
damn. That seat ain't even warm yet. Cool yet? Whatever.
Well, I mean, it didn't take the last one long to need refilling.
The last one didn't warm the seat either. Not even sure if he farted in it once. At all. Come on. Okay, alright, we're good. I did it, I promise. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless of course they prove themselves worthy of the throne they've stolen. When you die, how do you have the kingdom remember you? As a conqueror! A warrior queen is sure to be remembered fondly if she wins more battles than she loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your mission is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Oh, that's it? Yeah. Cool. Alright, time to get Scriggy. Terrell of the Chaotic Law Bloodline. Powerful Marcher Hunter stands before blazing hot, shouting and swearing.
What a coup! Elk now sits the throne and the barons are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead?
Wow.
Alright, Chaotic Law, I'm gonna follow you on this one, friend.
This new queen didn't even have time to prove herself a capable schemer.
Authority!
Right. A few months in the luxury of the palace and Queen Elk has gone soft. We deserve a real baron on the throne.
Baron's plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the queen was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, barons must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Audur of the Yami Phoenix clan, legendary northern prodigy, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Elk. How do we make that happen? Do it! Sads, there was no counts. Oh, right. Well, I normally do north, east, south, but I figured I'd mix it up and red, blue, green, you know. Well, as such of the tangled webs we weave. Wait a minute. Yes, okay.
Well, this is the most faithless comment. No, it's not quite the most faithless. Parents have faith.
Oh,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
that's fairly high. Isn't that what the... Oh, well, no, I guess the south starts with like an 8 or something.
The starts at 7.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
I was mixing up the barons and the count's faith.
Right. The chiefs plan to dig up old Oddheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. Oh, look at that. Kato, of the Sun Soul family, charismatic coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Elke. Something must be done.
Cool. Make the horses better. That's not impossible. What will you do to take the throne for you? Will you start a conspiracy?
Start a conspiracy? That would suggest I hadn't been doing it already.
This is 2 games worth of conspiracies. The treasury
I was
again.
conspiring for an entire 6 months.
He said, eventually, we'll just knock all of the kings off the throne until one of ours gets up there. The patricians plan to sink the queen under an ocean of debt again. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 less than 3 seasons. Dirty, dirty monkeys. Alright, so.
Unfortunately, 0 doesn't work.
That's too low. So, we're looking at an authority of 5 or more, right? Which is good, in 2 seasons, so you have 1 more season to get through. Lower the region's faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons, so I think that's another 3 seasons.
We are currently in an ad break for about 20 seconds.
Yeah. Figure it's a good time to go over the whole thing. So you lower all regions' total faith in 12 or less in 4 seasons, which is still good. And then the same with the patricians, which is just lower the treasury. So authority at 5 or less. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 or more. Faith at 12 or less, and treasury at 1,500 or less. So everybody currently is on the right track for each of their goals. I'm going to... I always think
Try
anonymous
gambling,
voting
that's
is...
a good trick.
Yeah, that is what we're gonna do. I always think anonymous voting is funny because it's in the chat. And I mean, unless like there's a way to hide chat, you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna know what you said.
Yeah, anonymous voting really only works in the website version.
Right.
Not the Twitch version.
Sam, we'll do swing votes. Why not? Let you guys switch your...
Just don't look. I like that. Good job, Chaotic.
Or with the really big streamers where the chat goes too fast to read it.
Yeah. There's that too. Well, pirates. Let's see. Rigged!
Sun Soul, how do you want to be voiced? Anything specific?
Yeah. Nah. There you go.
Oh, no, I hadn't read it yet, sorry.
Oh.
I was waiting for a response from Sunsoul on how they wanted voicing.
Oh, that's right.
Done, but sorry.
No, that was me. I jumped the gun.
No response seems to be forthcoming. Alright. And they killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace.
So there were pirates, and they intercepted stuff, and then they...
Seemingly Sunsoul's shit.
Right. So A is a dice roll, 30% chance of success, and C is nothing can be done. Don't spend my money. There you go. So you can choose A.
We couldn't spend that money. That was spend our money. You don't have enough money for us to spend.
Well, don't spend your money. How about that? You're welcome. You can't vote rebel yet. Not even time. That's not a choice, Dragon.
We do what we want around here.
You
okay?
will pick what I vote C. It's an uprising.
I love all of you. You guys are awesome.
Does anybody want to fall in line? Vote rebel. No daddy or mommy, YOLO. Fine. The nails that stick out that get hammered down. Remember that one. I want to be part of conformity. I gotta wash my mouth. I need water. Alright. Over the next few months, the Patrician Navy systematically hunts down every last pirate ship in the Ghost Sea, with a 30% chance to succeed. And they still did it. Love it. Defiance is low, military is weak. Really? That's interesting. Trade is now opulent. Soon enough, the ocean is safe once again. Up and down the coast, dead pirates can be found swinging gently from the trees. Ooh. The songstress, which I believe... Yeah. Well, there's one of two.
Your esteemed highness... no, go, how was I doing my own voice? Your esteemed highness, a bard who calls herself the songstress has been making waves in the coast.
But oh wait. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, you're good. I just...
Oh, that moved on, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Her performances are attracting huge crowds. So huge, that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud?
Ooh. All these suck. You know what? You're right, all these suck. Go for it. And Soul, I believe. Huh? What do you think, Soul? You are a swing vote. So I'll give it a little bit of time.
As it is a swing vote, anyone else can also change their vote at any given time.
No. I don't. If Soul votes for another option, then it narrows it down. So the daylight. Okay. Then yeah. See, I didn't do swing votes necessarily. That vote.
Oh, you didn't? Sorry.
No, that vote is the swing vote. But we'll move on. So not a matter for the council's attention.
some reason I thought it was swing votes.
Headphones? It's the wall. Just making sure, you know. Just make sure y'all are awake, you know what I'm saying? Just paying attention.
Very well. I suppose we'll just let this bird continue to stir chaos on my lands.
Over the next few weeks, the riots around the songstress's shows get worse. There are several deaths. What is so special about this? What is so special about this woman's music? It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
You're pronouncing awesome so wrong.
Terrible. Alright, I'm on her guard. As is tradition, the regional selection elite gods, chiefs, most war heroes, tradition's champion, gladiators in the arena, and the barons offer a squad of battle-armed veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesties, guards loyal to the region, of course, foreign mercenaries, loyal to coin.
Sorry.
No need to even ask, Marshal. The Queen knows that our veterans are the only ones with experience of real warfare.
No thanks, I choose life.
Now wait your verdict with bated breath, your majesty.
You could always hire mercenaries.
Get out of here!
Great God, my liege, how could you choose them?
Not her voice.
It is
Make
now.
the arrangements at once.
I don't want your sass, darn it.
The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of the courtiers faints.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Okay. So again, some of you are pretty broke, but exclamation point fun, the letter, then the number. I always get that confused, so just make sure everybody knows. Alright. Looking at about 40 seconds from the sound of my voice. 30 seconds. Or well, 15 seconds. What?
Let's go already!
And everybody, oh gosh, you guys are terrible. And that should be it.
Oh god, why did we add that button?
That one is from a totally different Discord. So, authority is raised again, and the military is lowered of the patricians. Y'all are terrible. Row Golem, let's see. Muscle enemy activated. That's you, Lotsa.
A rogue golem has crossed into our territory over the Ashmedian border, my liege. This could be an exciting opportunity.
What is golem?
A machine in the shape of a man, usually sculpted from clay or stone. The Ashmedians use them for drudge work and warfare.
Why did it cross over here?
Yolo says it's the game screen not on.
Is it not?
I've got it.
Yeah.
I have it on mine as well.
You gotta refresh.
Oh, you heard the Discord call. That's because he pushed the button to make it sound effect for the Discord call. Got it, sorry. It was instructed to dig a trench, but evidently not told when to stop. It had dug a 16-mile furrow through the landscape and over the border by the time we stopped it.
Mental gymnastics. Mental jutsu!
Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead.
Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers, taking an advantage over Ashmead, over the chiefs and patricians. Come on, bitch. There you go. Golems are an offense to the Night God, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control.
Ooh, here we go. Alright. So, we can either try to use it as a source of labor, add it to the Marcher army, take it apart to figure out its secrets, or simply destroy it. I'm actually okay with... Both of these... Yeah, might as well. Go ahead, guys. Let's see. What do you say? What do you do? What do you know? What do you got?
Wait, Chaotic Law, why do we want to destroy it?
Because it's chaotic law. What are you talking about? That's what it does.
Like, man, I'm cool with it. I should have waited to see what you voted. I'm sorry.
That may have to do with the Chief's victory condition. Oh, that one.
And the faith goes up. No, it doesn't. Not with the Marcher army. Oh, on the D option. I see what you're saying. That's you.
This used to be
Rude. We know from first-hand experience how well these golems fight. It'll be a wonderful
No
addition
thanks.
to our
I
troops.
choose life.
At first, all goes well. For a while, the golem obeys orders, like a good little soldier. But then...
You fool!
Terrible news, my liege. The Baron's new toy went stock mad. Ran into a barracks and killed 100 sleeping soldiers before it could be put down. I suspect this was an Ashmeadian trick, sending us a golem with instructions to sabotage us. And we fell for it. Damn it. Alright. Now I must find a spouse. Oh no, how about
My
devotion?
horses.
Yeah...
Your Serene Highness, ignore everything I said about the songstress. I was completely wrong. I hired her for a private performance to see what all the fuss was about, and by the 9th I've never heard anything so beautiful. I was so moved, I immediately gave her all my money and the keys to my villa.
Wait, what?
yes, I'm living in the servants' quarters now, but it was worth it to hear her sing. You simply must invite her to the palace for a performance.
I'm gonna play with all these buttons. Your Majesty, this is deeply suspicious. We need to do something. Don't spend my money. Hey, messing with no broke. broke. Three, two, one. It's already over by the time I said any of that. Man, the Barons are just tearing it up. Ba-dum. I'll give you a little bit. I'll wait. Aw, da na 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 na. Chiefs and counts. Yup. Totally.
This also beats the patricians.
It is unfortunate because the Barons are firing on all cylinders. Unless I crashed. But then you guys wouldn't be here. So I didn't. Alright. We'll keep going. There we are. Oh well. Let's go! Too bad, guys. I will tyranny button if I have to. Don't worry about it. Ban the music.
This ban is most unjust and pointless. The music of the songstress cannot be silenced.
Your refusal to lift the ban is met with riots from the peasantry who love the songstress. Worse still,
a totally normal amount.
Worse still, she continues performing anyway, in open defiance of your authority. Nope. Off with that head. This is how Footloose was. You're right.
Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind?
Men.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen.
I was hearing the, oh, sorry, never mind, fine.
What?
It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the Barons as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right?
I mean, no uggos.
You're good there. Barons are all awesome.
I ate a baby there.
In the march, Baroness lotsaowls stands atop a border fort, flanked by soldiers, glaring out over Ashmedian territory with a scowl. Below, a portcullis rattles open. A twisted stone figure is carried into the fortress, borne in a palanquin, carried by hollow-eyed apprentices. The Baroness goes down to meet him. Oh wait, I can do this. Hold on.
Oh no, the voice mod.
Hold on.
Well, I've taken time out of a very busy schedule to come and meet you in this pimple of a fort on the backside of nowhere.
I thought we might have a common goal.
Save
your breath. I already know what you want from me. Assistance in overthrowing the current queen. Am I right?
Well, was it that obvious?
I was born a long time before yesterday, my good Baroness. And, unlike some of my more isolated colleagues, I'm no stranger to political machinations. On this occasion, our goals happen to align, but I cannot act on your behalf, not until the bees are taken care of.
Did you say bees?
Yes. On this plane, there's simple insects. But in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of bee. They have an innate fondness for royalty. Sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them.
Aha! For the next stage of their scheme, the Barons must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Oh, I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. Damn. I can make y'all angry. Yes. Yes, I can. Sweet. Crap. Yeah, let's see what happens in Songstress. Let's find out. Here we go. We've already lasted longer than everything else, so why not? Doesn't forget her enemies. Death to apiaries. You guys are bananas. The bees. Okay. Your Majesty. Oh, Your Majesty. The songs. Yes, I am. The songstress has been infuriated by our attempt to suppress her music. She's performing more and more. Every performance there are deaths, as the audience bite and kick each other in a frenzy. Every soldier we've sent to arrest her has started worshipping her instead.
Below, just let the woman perform. Those peasants are lucky to have heard her music before they died.
Horses into the harbor! That's how the horse party began. I'm not okay with this. Not the fillies. Well, we can't send the army, because apparently that's 0, so...
Yes, you may or not have defunded my military.
I did nothing. Let's see. Let's go. Let's try it.
It's obvious what I shall vote for.
Foxes, you're awesome, friend.
I auto-vetoed that, but whatever. Oh my gosh. You're also the only one that's voting. Crazy. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back.
Would like to know when we're going to be playing King of the Castle or any other fun games, please feel free to join our Discord. We would love to have you. I'm going to ask Manic to drop that Discord information in there. Awesome. And then we can also schedule more King of the Castle runs. Yeah. Has your bear in the street?
Alright. What can be done? Shh, kill that bitch! My money!
Assassinate her? Absolutely not. I won't let you.
Man, that family's just doomed. A flailing noble patrician, Prince of Foxes II, has to be removed from the council hall by the watch. Meanwhile, your spy master heads out to hire an assassin.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. I am here representing the Viper's children. You have a bard that needs to be silenced.
Just silence her. Murder! Correct. Stabby stab! Just say things to me.
This songstress won't be a thorn in your side for much longer.
Just say words. Itching for a fight. Let's see.
Your Majesty, we in the March have finished a complete reorganization of our new army. It is a truly powerful beast.
It is truly a powerful beast now. Whatever.
I hope I'm getting a parade.
Oh, I'm sure we can see to that. Moreover, I was hoping the Crown might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless.
No. Can you define exercises for me?
We just need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. An unbloodied army isn't worth its salt, I say.
Alright, let's see what the council thinks.
Instead of a costly war, Your Highness, we can establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy cut of the profits.
No, if Your Majesty wishes to gain something more than gold, we could use our might as intended and make inroads there to Holland, whose meager army will surely be no match.
Ooh. Damn, why does everything ruin my stability?
War does that, Your Highness.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
No. I have no reason for that. So go ahead.
I would like those armies as far away from me as possible, please and thank you. The songstress would not like to be getting army today.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. That's probably done by the time you hear my voice.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, ready?
Dang, man, that was a clean sweep that never happens.
Just in case. Fabulous. Full-scale invasion of Ashmead. Ooh, man, that authority is Corkle.
Huzzah! Let's teach those Ashmedian dogs a lesson for existing without our permission.
Willfully misinterpreting a standard diplomatic message as a grave insult, you send a declaration of war to the Ashmedian Empire. You've never seen the Barons, so exciting. We're gonna kill the songstress, crush Ashmead.
And nothing will ever go wrong.
It never does. Let's find out who we can marry. Why not?
I've found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance.
Yeah, whatever. Chance leads you to the Great Hole, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see. We'll square the cloth from the first portrait.
This is Asgore, firstborn son of the Northern Yami Phoenix clan. He's sort of the northern lad, big, brawny, and honest. The same way an axe to the face is honest. Even among the Northerners, he made something of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last, not sure why. Next. From the coast, we have I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not... Yeah, no thank you. From the coast, we have Justin, the wealthy heir to noble patrician Prince of Fox's second estate. He's always getting himself into trouble for some reason or another. It's just typical of the coast, money, 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 and making more of it. Fortunately, he's quite bad at it. All his business deals seem to fall through. Could be a lot better. And finally, we have the Marches offering Leopold, scion of the prestigious lotsaowls bloodline. And you can be sure he'll tell you about how prestigious his bloodline is. Like most of the barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow. Nor is he, actually. He walks with a limp ever since he shot himself in the shin, trying to hit a ferret. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions. But you'll get a lifeline alliance. I've made my decision. Leopold of the March. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Ooh, the coast is so angry.
Yes, aggravate me more. Will you send the armies off to a foreign war? Yes.
You have no army. What do you?
I have
If
money.
we keep sending everyone else away, that one's gonna look really daunting.
In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
The treasury is practically empty, and the queen is struggling to fund her ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer her a loan. So helpful of us.
Keep it in the family. Ew.
Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap, absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now watch me work my magic.
Good evening, Lady Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting?
I heard about the Queen's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Just sign here, and here, and here.
This agreement does seem fair. Very well, I'll sign. The Queen will be pleased. Good night, Lady Patrician, and may the ninth bless you.
See, easy as pie. But it's not enough to bankroll the Queen. The rest of the kingdom needs to be in debt to us as well.
I don't like her. So yes, it's Harley Quinn, because she's an idiot. So advance their scheme, the Patricians must have the highest trade of all regions in 3 seasons. And she's got a PhD.
Harley Quinn is a fully licensed psychologist.
And an idiot. You can be both.
True.
Yeah, we'll do that one. Why not? The golden choice.
You can make money.
Ain't it always fun when everything's in the crown lens?
I feel like to be, like, at the very least, accurate. It's Franz Ferdinand with, like, the time of everything. I would think that all of these reports would be coming in during the wedding. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll do the royal wedding first.
Welcome back, Soul. No worries, life happens.
Yeah, you're totally fine. I just didn't want to, like, leave you hanging. You know what I mean? If you were gonna actually vote. But now that you're back, party strong!
Your wedding to Leopold is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Leopold at your side.
Do you take this man as lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Then I pronounce you queen and husband.
Screw that guy. I hear you. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new husband Leopold delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone, Leopold, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired.
What a wonderful occasion that was! Ah, this is the royal bedroom, is it? I thought it would be bigger. My bedchamber back home is much better appointed than this.
Hope you're not feeling homesick already. I think she's dead.
She better be. Of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste time dwelling on the past.
Tell me something you're passionate about.
I love to hunt. There's something about having all that power over a terrified animal. Makes me feel big.
That's
What a
so
wonderful husband you've got there.
Huh. So interesting. Oh my gosh.
It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject.
You fall asleep to the sound of Leopold droning on about himself. So while this is all going on, right, while we're having the wedding and everything, they return with news about Ash, the assassin. Tonight, like any other, you're lying in your queen-sized bed with your husband by your side, snoring gently. Something wakes you up. A sudden and pressing lack of oxygen. You gasp for air, but none comes. A huge, leathery-bound python is wrapped around your throat. Oh shit. He likes to hunt.
What time is it? 5 more minutes.
His eyes widen when he sees the snake around your neck.
Try to breathe! I'll save you!
Your husband leaps out of bed and pulls his hunting crossbow from the wardrobe. Oh yes! He shoots things, I forgot. With a beautiful twang, he puts a crossbow bolt neatly through the beast's head. It falls off you, and you gasp for sweet, sweet air. The dying serpent rides.
You didn't miss? What the fudge?
He's a great shot. The dying serpent writhes into the shape of a hooded man, and a crossbow bolt is sticking from his head.
The doctor's set Erica.
Assassin spasms, then falls still. Leopold, you're amazing! I know.
Your Majesty, are you alright? Oh, I don't know where that came from. Your Majesty, are you alright?
Amazingly, yes, not a scratch on me.
You have incredible luck. That was our assassin! Indeed, the songstress turned our own assassin against us. We underestimated her. Luckily, her magic must have muddled the assassin's judgment.
Otherwise, he'd simply have stabbed you in your sleep, rather than strangling you in his serpent shape. I'm sure the Viper's children will give you your money back. This is a terrible breach of professional ethics. In the meantime, I'll investigate this troublesome bard. Blood for the Blood Queen! What? I wasn't supposed to. How dare you? And then the War with Ashmead. Show him.
You should have seen the look on Ashmedian diplomat's face when I told him we were declaring war on his pathetic empire. I kicked him in the rump as he left for good measure.
Exactly how capable is the Ashmedian military?
The Ashmedian Empire's golden age is long behind it. They're still bigger than us, with more soldiers and a long history of conquest. But they lack discipline and are plagued by infighting. The kingdom's armies are in decent shape, but this will be difficult.
Oh crap. Actually, never mind.
News of the war
Yeah, go ahead.
News of the war inspires a wave of patriotic fervor across the kingdom. Old knights come out of retirement, and a naive youths stampede to join the army. Hopefully, it'll prove enough.
Rest assured, my liege, you'll have our full support in this war. What's our opening gambit?
Yeah, go ahead. Wow, look at you.
All I can hear is like Ratcliffe from Pocahontas, the old Disney movie. This land is ours, lad, ours for the taking.
See, you say his name, and my brain goes, savages, savages.
Everybody actually voted on that too. Oh my god, Death or Glory!
They're different from us, which means they must be evil. We must sound the drums of war.
I love everybody. This is awesome.
Savages. Oh my god.
I'll start marshaling our troops. The Empire is no easy target. We only have one chance to get this right.
Nonsense. One swift kick and the whole house of cards will tumble down. Wait and see.
Alright. Northern sagas tell of Oddheld's horn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, then lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now. Oh, excuse me.
I have it! Oddheld has spoken! Last night, during the storm, I beseeched the drunken vessel himself, and lo, did lightning strike the earth far to the north. That is where we will find the horn.
You mean into the frozen wastes?
Aye.
Have everyone muster their best warriors. We're headed into the domain of the ice giants. So for the next stage of the Chiefs' scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Y'all are scandalous. Alright, so farming 14 or less, which actually should be after this.
Is that 12?
Right. It should actually be after this season that they move on. Military to at least 5, right? So 5 or more, and that's totally there. They, I think, actually they have to do the 2 seasons. And then the highest trade, which is also kicking it. I think the March and the Coast just have this season.
No, they can have longer things sometimes.
Something like that. Songstress secret. Alright, let's check the songstress. We'll see what happens. See what happens with her. Your spy master suddenly appears at your desk. She has returned from her mission to investigate the songstress, and you scan her for signs that she's lost her will. You look smug. What? I said you look smug! She pulls a pair of plugs out of her ears. The songstress is a witch, drawing power from her lyre. It's made from magical wood. Some wizard who accidentally turned himself into a tree. When she sings while playing the lyre, people obey. But without that, she's nothing. Alright. Look at that. Come on, guys. 100% chance of winning. You all get gold 2. Thank you, Soul, and Chaotic, and Yammy.
Hey! I'm just playing the part.
Emotional damage!
There you guys go. Some of us are getting paid. The rest of us... She's a savage! There you go. Way to go, guys. At the songstress's next performance, she walks out and plucks her lyre. When your soldiers burst on stage, she smiles and sings at them to kneel. But the soldiers laugh and point at their plugged ears. They snatch her lyre and smash it underfoot. She's dragged off to your dungeons, kicking and screaming.
Thank you for freeing me from that witch's clutches, Your Serene Highness. For a while there, my mind was not my own.
All across the kingdom, it's as though a spell has been lifted. The common folk forget the songstress entirely, moving on to some new obsession. Well, that doesn't sound like that had anything to do with her at all. Invading the Empire. Go marches.
Your Majesty, our troops are massing at the Ashmedian border. Soon we'll cross over and the war will begin in earnest. What are my instructions?
Oh, shit.
No mercy, no quarter.
Go for it. I ain't afraid. Do your thing.
It's not like I have to do any of the fighting.
Burn, mother. Burn. Oh. Well, I respect your... yeah, I respect your code of ethics. Chaotic. Sounds oxymoronic, but, you know, we're good. No mercy for foul mages.
They're different from us, which means they must be evil. We must sound the drums of war.
Wait! Who are you?
Like somebody, fuck you, man. Gloves are off, Your Majesty. Been a while since I was knee-deep in blood. Will you be coming with me to the front lines, Your Majesty? It could get dicey.
Yeah, alright. Coming to you by the Marshal and a regiment of palace soldiers, you're right out to the front lines to lead the invasion into the Empire Army. Most of Ashmead is a scorching hot desert, dotted with the roasted hulks of strange machines. Rivers crisscross the arid landscape like tangled serpents, glittering towns of marble crowded on their banks. Marcher soldiers are awaiting you, led by Baroness Lotsaowls.
Time to teach these Ashmedian scum some manners.
Lead the charge. It's eerily quiet once you cross over in Ashmead, but not for long.
Your Majesty, duck.
Pan's not here, so I will. An arrow zips past your head, followed by another arrow, and another.
Ambush! Ambush!
Ashmedian cavalry, wielding flashing scimitars and riding skinny white horses, burst from the nearby tree line. Your troops rally around you. The battle is fragmented in your memory. Flashes of blood and screaming horses and whizzing arrows. But you triumph.
Good work, Your Majesty. The way is clear. Onwards to victory!
Sorry, buddy, I keep blowing on your head. Over the next few weeks, you win several key battles and capture a half-dozen castles. You're forced to witness numerous atrocities. The Marshal slashes and burns a dozen villages, killing all innocents. Far from destroying enemy morale, this only hardens Ashmead's resolve. You also liberate a substantial sum from enemy fortresses. With the war going well, duty calling back in the capital, you decide to travel home with wagon loads of gold.
Safe travels, Your Majesty. And take heed. The Ashmedians won't give up that easily, unfortunately. We took them by surprise. Now they're going to start fighting seriously.
We were ambushed. We took them by surprise. Alright. Prediction.
They only had time to set up a small ambush.
Well, you know what we didn't do?
Yeah, there weren't even any golems in that fight.
Who will emerge victorious? There we go. Monarch, barons, patricians, chiefs. Bam. Your Highness, excellent news from beyond the sky. As Your Highness knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Golata.
I was pushing the wrong key.
Great God, no! An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow.
All the nobles start talking at once. What? Some are excited, some are horrified, but all are very loud. Yeah, I don't see anything. Go for it. I guess you guys just need to be above. Yeah. What do you think, Soul? There you go. United Front. That's right. Northern sagas have few specifics about the sun going dark other than the usual, we're all going to die. So the chiefs turn to church scripture for help. You hope they find something before the eclipse occurs. Going with the theme. Well, yeah, you know, it's party strong. Solidarity. I get you. Alright, so A lowers farming, B lowers the chief's military, C raises the B lowers the baron's military, C raises the chief's military, D lowers stability, E raises trade for the patricians, and F raises the authority of the land. So, Yami's got bankrolls. Go north.
The barons are trying to keep the farming below, I think, 14.
Yeah, the barons are trying to keep total farming to 14 or less, and right now you guys are at 12. So you're pretty spot on. Nice. A and E. Lower farming, raise trade. You guys are scandalous. C and A. Raise military.
Really? 69 and 420, because those are just convenient numbers.
Yes, right. Very interesting fundage. All right. So, you guys...
Yeah, law by our powers combined.
Doing me dirty. Like, all right, so we're lowering the Baron's farming, and we are raising the chief's military power. Yeah, let's do that. The fine print, you dirty monkeys. Your Majesty, do you recall the loan agreement I signed with the patricians? No, you been telling me about this? Your Majesty, I sent you the contract. You stamped it with the royal seal. Should have asked me face to face. Understood. My serious apologies. Turns out there were some hidden catches. See, the interesting they're charging look very reasonable at first, but it's doubling every 2 weeks. Before long, things will get exponential. We're in trouble, aren't we? Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet, but there are signs that they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. They're a trade powerhouse, the main economic engine of the kingdom. We need to call a council vote and stop the patricians before it's too late. We can't do anything about debt. What are we, economists? No. No, you cannot. Go. We love our money. Yeah, they will be at 3. They will be at 3. And they will be at 3. Ooh, you're all gonna go to your last stages. Yikes. You signed it. It's not my fault you didn't read it. How dare you? How dare? Oh, thanks for
Weapon is now
following.
following.
Wheelpull. Kill the dead. If you want to join, exclamation point join Yishude, whichever. You know. Ooh, we just got an ad break too. How dare? And we'll continue. My league. How? That's an insult. I know that it is. You can't fool me. You call an embargo on goods from the coast, angering the patricians and crippling their economy. But it's bad news for the rest of the kingdom too, and a lot of people rely on those goods. Ooh.
This is an outrage. We've done nothing outside the bounds of the law. Besides, you need us. You can't keep this up forever.
Boo! You suck!
She's right. After a few weeks, inundated with complaints from merchants, you're forced to lift the embargo. But the coastal economy has taken a body blow.
Welcome to the
Welcome in,
kingdom,
Maxillo.
Maxillo Stundum.
Ooh.
Haha, jinx, Foxy. Gotcha.
Oh,
Indeed.
you are a baron. Appreciate
Oh dear.
you joining, Max. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really anybody's game. Y'all are just barreling through everything. So let's check the march north. Since, you know, that's where we're going. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Odd Hill Tone? Some kind of bottomless drink tavern promotion? That may well be one part of its abilities, but there's certainly more to it than that. The Horn of Oddheld is a northern legend, a horn gifted to mortals before the Ninth's triumph during the Accursed Age. Get to the point? You must understand, whether it is a creation of a pagan spirit or not, the horn is real. My sources confirm it. It's said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen wastes and received a sign hinting at its location. You mean where the ice giants live? Precisely. We need to stop them before they retrieve it, if at all possible. They've gathered a great host of warrior heroes for the journey to the wastes. They must act fast to have any hope in stopping them. You hastily assemble the council to deal with the chief's military buildup. The chiefs, predictably, deny everything. Would you deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah! Darth Plagueis? Oh, great. What are we doing? Baron, aka... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're red. Yes. Dilim. I mean, you could do that. You know? Just saying. Wow, even Phoenix. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a Blood Queen loyalist. Alright, if there's any that want to try and swing the votes, we can do that too. Yeah, not for long. Ready?
This is very noble, my liege.
Oh, okay, that was it. Cool. Moving on. I'm loyal to whomever it's convenient. Alright. So... I would...
My liege, the option A will not lower their army enough to keep their scheme from progressing.
Precisely. And I would, because it would lower their army, and it would lower the authority. But I have no reason to do any of that. So, might as well. Your ban helps slow the tide of warriors joining the expedition to the north, as word of the mystical horn is stifled. It will be some time before the chiefs can set out on their journey north, but the delay is not permanent. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until next season, which means it is these two that will press on. That change? Yes, 2 seasons. The whole of the Baron faction. Your marriage to Leopold has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about hunting innocent animals than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations on order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Yeah, you bet. Oh, it's gonna turn out that way. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, 2 petitions of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Let me show you something. These documents represent the accumulated debt of all the other regions in the kingdom. How did you manage that? I thought they'd know better than to accept loans from us. Oh, they did. But there are plenty of independent moneylenders that they've taken loans from over the years. Banks in Kirth, Atesh, and Tavalin. I bought up all those debts for myself. Tavalin was so pleased with the generosity of my terms, they even offered us an alliance. If the patricians are ever in trouble, Tavalinese soldiers will march to our aid. Genius! So now the chiefs and barons own us half their wealth, and the queen owes us absolutely everything. Indeed, all that's left is Indeed, all that's left is to decide what we do when it's time to collect.
Ooh. So graciously forgive all debts, or squeeze every last drop. Raise military.
Excellent. Let's wring all the juice we can out of this lemon. Hang on. If we try this, won't the other regions just, fight back, like with soldiers? That's why we can't negotiate from a position of weakness. We must ensure our military is up to snuff.
For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must raise their military to at least 5. That's redonkulous.
The incredulity in their voice, like with soldiers.
Down in the march, Baroness Lotsaowls is visiting the wizard Gordius in his tower of black basalt. Lava bubbles and cracks in the stone, somehow flowing uphill. Hold on.
Last night, as I slept, I walked through the glittering halls of the apiary. And do you know what I saw? Ruined palaces, cracked and faded. The thrones of the dream queens stand empty. The hives are dead or dying. All goes according to plan.
My thanks, great wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome queen?
These both suck, so I will follow someone else's lead.
Y'all are scandalous. It's a voice mod, Max. It's not, it's not actually me.
This is another one. We like to giggle with this one on, but it makes people sick. So we don't keep it up for too long. That's right, Max.
And
Show up.
Lotsaowls and me are also doing some of the voices.
Yeah, those those other people.
Hello.
Those are other people. I don't do all those voices.
Could you imagine, though?
I could try, but oh, my bad. Hold on.
Worse than death? Well, it can be done, but I will require an additional fee. Enough gold to sink a galleon, perhaps? That's a good start.
Bloody hell, I thought we'd already sealed the deal.
You remembered having a thought. No, something you should learn. Dealing with wizards is a sticky business. Now give me that gold.
Ricky. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I know what I said.
For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must raise their trade to at least 7, which isn't bad. Cruel tax, because y'all are trying to overthrow me. Yes.
Everyone's trying to overthrow you. Rude.
I said y'all. Alright, this one sounds good. We're gonna start with conquests.
Rebel with fire! Your Majesty, the Ashmedian War goes well. One by one, the northern provinces are falling under our control.
Perhaps now's the time to make our demands?
I couldn't agree more. Our good luck will run out soon. Now that we're taking so much territory, the Ashmedian generals will abandon their internal squabbles and come after us seriously.
What the hell? What are you doing up here? You're not supposed to be up here. Anyway.
Oh, hey, Maxilos. Here we go. All right, if I don't do you justice, I'm sorry.
Love the specs.
Your Majesty, Ashmead has revealed its secret weapon. Our troops were attacked by an order of holy warriors known as Kaldavaga's heralds. They had some kind of earthquake maker. It opened up cracks beneath our soldiers' feet.
Oh, my squeedly spooch!
Hundreds of our best soldiers died, falling into the abyss or crushed by rock falls.
Just what we needed.
It's some kind of evil Ashmedian magic. A big clay pot, taller than a man. When they open the lid, earthquakes ravage the surrounding land.
You're rather dead.
Bah! I didn't expect them to resort to magic. We need to do something.
Sounds like your prophets were wrong, chieftains. I'll tell Thorn is in Ashmead.
Yeah, you're going the wrong direction.
It's not
You're
a
welcome.
good option. The Barons are fucking wizards!
Though I do have to say, if you ever feel like voicing your own character, Maxilos, we're going to drop the Discord information. You can go ahead and join and hop in the studio with us if that's something you ever feel like doing. Or if you just want to join the Discord and see when we're next going to play. We do have information for the games that we're going to be playing, so people can come and sign up.
Yeah, we've got signups for specific titles, right? Jackbox, King of the Castle. There's a Rocket League one if you play on Epic. And then, oh, I appreciate the follow. Thanks, Max.
Maxiloskanam is now following.
Yeah.
Then, and thank you for joining the Discord. And there's
I
also,
just popped in here one day and they keep inviting me back.
You know.
We
So
like
always,
you. You're
we
awesome.
always appreciate, we always appreciate team players. So that's what we love that kind of thing. Oh, Law. Well, thanks for joining, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so like I said, we've got a couple signups for that, and then some club rooms as well. So if there's some titles there that you're interested in, we have that, you know, to kind of discuss and maybe looking for group type stuff. But I do really love this game. I've always been a really big fan of it. So I would like to try and put this back in the rotation. So the more people that are interested, the more people that do end up signing up for the King of the Castles, the more likely we'll actually try and keep this ball rolling. So, that being said, voting is closed. 40%, come on, XCOM mods, yeah! In the next battle against Kaldavaga. In the next battle against Kaldavaga's heralds, you send a small team of highly trained knights to charge behind enemy lines, fight their way to the pot, and smash it to pieces. Works like a charm. A hail of arrows scatters the pot's guards, and your knights descend with hammers, smashing it to bits. Green glowing ghosts whirl from the pottery shards, then vanish. Ah! The ground goes still. The earthquakes cease. And your troops slam into Kaldavaga's heralds like a hammer hitting jelly, sending them scattering. Going Gallagher in this.
We don't have to know how we say that because we're just going to change the name of it when we take it.
Exactly.
It'll be great.
they'll be called the wimpy kitty baby whiner heralds. All them little bastages.
If I were in the Emperor's shoes, I'd be thinking about suing for peace right now.
Suing? Wow.
But we haven't received any word from the ambassadors. They must really hate us.
Sweet. So that looks great. Rumors of danger. Dangers? Your Highness, I'm afraid we learned nothing from scripture about the eclipse. That's you, Lotsa.
Heathens. We searched through our most ancient monasteries and discovered a book describing a time when the sun went dark.
And then?
No, and then!
Servants of the evil seventh god broke through while darkness fell and took possession of the one who predicted the eclipse.
You fool!
You fool! And now the seer in question is none other than Chief KotC Dragon.
What? Bum, bum,
reveal.
bum! I don't have that sound effect, so there you go. That's just some old book. I'm not any sort of demon.
Not yet. Your Majesty, the scripture describes how the demons will use KotC Dragon to bring havoc to our realm. We must protect the kingdom.
I don't care. Go for it! Do you have anything to say in your defense? Anything?
That's not what we meant, but okay.
That's not much of a defense. Death. Death. Cut it in half. Wait, did I? Complete. And okay, yeah. I'll let you guys do. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. You know. Is that everybody? 6? Oh, it's not gonna matter anyway, so let's keep going. Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
Unfortunately, I don't believe our kingdom does executions by war.
Voting is closed. Artifacts to protect the kingdom. Chief KotC Dragon is most grateful to be spared. You have the treasurer come through bazaars and backstreet occult shops to find artifacts to protect against a potential demonic invasion. Plenty of fakes arise, including a badly painted gold frog whose owner insists it wards off demons, as demons are a type of frog. Eventually, the treasurer tracks down a true relic, the desiccated hand of Saint Hagnius, an ancient warrior priest who slayed many demons before being bitten in half by a cockatrice. Holy cow. Thanks for letting me live. It looks horrible and smells worse, which you hope are just some of its repellent powers. And now we've bought a fake hand. This is no fun.
Your Majesty, this is an outrage. Lady Patricia the Sun Soul is trying to steal my bear from under my nose.
Did you just say bear?
It's not his bear. I was about to buy the beast from an adventurer in the Tatterlands when Chief Yami Phoenix turned up shouting and raving about Skurinorn.
And who is Skurinorn?
The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears a mark upon her brow, clear as day.
Tell me more about this bear.
She is a magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie.
Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there'll be trouble.
Oh, crapple tunnels. Where are we at? Nah, go ahead.
May the man with the most money win.
Strangely enough, which is the Sun Soul. Yeah, of course. Well, I will say, someone hasn't voted. No. Alright. It looks like we're gonna auction some bears off. See them gold hands! In a furious back and forth, the nobles battle it out for ownership of the bear. Eventually, Lady Patrician the Sun Soul wins out. Tatterland's adventure is delighted and goes away with more money than she knows what to do with. Naturally, the chiefs aren't happy to have lost their sacred symbol, but there's little they can do. Bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. This is not a forced democracy. This is a forced dictatorship! She's transported to the coast, sedated by special herbs. Lady Patrician Sun Soul anticipates sellout attendance at her zoo. So the bear eats somebody.
What is this, an oligarchy? Yes, I think that's correct.
Tater tots? Those aren't the same thing at all. In the north, unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has just taken place. Naturally, the chiefs are celebrating their recent victory against the ice giants in the frozen waste by smashing signs together and singing battle songs all throughout the night. Did you see that giant's face when I cut him down? Poor blighted never felt a heated axe before. Ha ha!
So much loot! Never mind the horn. Look at this gold!
The party lasts long into the night. A few chiefs take turns drinking mead out of Oddheld's horn. Holy cow, y'all are friggin' rich. As dawn breaks, they stumble into the main hall, where Chief Ardors beckoned them. Quiet down, you louds, it's time to get serious. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must vote on how it will be used. Lower others' farming or lower authority.
Back when the game first came out, this used to be the most broken plan, because you'd blow up the capital and all the stats of every other region would fall, like, completely, and then you'd just keep winning.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, they fixed that.
Interesting. None of the chiefs really care how they win. There you go.
It's because Yami forgot that they were a chief because they're technically an Azure Baron.
Yes, they're an Azure Baron. Right, yeah. They're terrible. With this horn, we'll collapse mountains and castles and swallow up farmlands. No one can stop us. Before we can make demands, we need their attention. We'll see that their food supplies are precarious enough to make them desperate. Then we'll make our move.
Aye, we'll give them a demonstration of its power. Then an ultimatum. Crown order or starve.
For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower other regions' farming to a combined total of 6 or less. Wow. That's cold.
It's always 2 different from whatever it is currently.
That's
For
cold.
the final scheme.
Delay. Yeah, why not? Oh, gosh. Uh-oh.
Bad news, Your Majesty. The Ashmedian army has mounted a massive counter-assault. They're pushing our armies back. We've already lost some of the territory we captured.
What went wrong? What the hell?
The Empire has an inexhaustible supply of recruits. The longer we fight, the stronger they'll be.
I noticed you joined the Discord. Did you want to voice yourself, Maxilos?
If nothing else, you can be granted the permissions so that hopefully you won't be quite so like lagged behind. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's part of
Okay, that
it.
worked.
You know. Go ahead.
Your Majesty, one of our scouts has discovered that the Ashmedians are building a church factory near the border.
The church factories pump out war golems, giants of clay who are immune to most normal weapons. You can't be allowed to finish this construction, or a wavering army will collapse entirely.
Well, shit, man. Ooh. Oh, right. Oh well. Go for it! You know what to pick. It should be friggin' hilarious. Let it be built! Sweet. Not gonna do much in the long run, but I'll take it.
You just attack everything you don't like. That's how war works, right?
That's, yeah, it's, you know, fight their money. Economic war. Ooh, shit, that sucks. Golem manufacture requires a rare type of gemstone, which the Ashmedian Empire usually buys from Atesh. Your plan is for your merchants to buy it all up first. Unfortunately, the Ashmedians outbid you. They acquire their gemstones, though for 10 times the price, and the church factory is up and running soon after. Oh, thanks for following, Meadow Beast.
Medabeast is now following.
But the 70% fails. Yeah, it's XCOM stats, man. It's a thing. Everything changes when the church factory becomes operational. What?
If the 30% can succeed, then the 30% chance for failure can fail.
It's about sending a message. That's right. Everything changes when the church factory becomes operational. Each day, war golems are birthed from its kilns, clay-made monsters with bladed fists and glowing eyes. Your warriors don't stand a chance. They're pushed back, all the way back across the border. The golems cannot be fought with conventional weapons.
Our soldiers are exhausted beyond measure, Your Majesty, but golems don't get tired at all, and your citizens are tired of war. Much longer, and there'll be riots. We've lost. We must sue for peace.
Cowards! Cowards! Alright. What's up with the eclipse? In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray. But in the north, it's a different story. Come on. There you go. No, it's not good at all. Apparently, Dragon died anyway. Your Highness, I hardly escaped alive. Please, you must help us. You look awfully familiar. Hi, I have my father's eyes. What happened to him was terrible. As the sun went dark, he changed into a monstrous demon creature. A reptile as tall as a building. He bit the heads off his servants, and more demons erupted from the corpses. We fled to our lodges for safety, and the god speakers burned sacred herbs to ward off the beasts. The hand of St. Agnes scared some of them off. Creatures didn't like the glow it emits when they draw near, but it's beginning to crumble to dust, and our people are in danger of losing hope. I keep them.
Try to cut his head off.
Those are the counts, that's not how the Chiefs work.
Great God, just as I feared, we are forsaken. What if they spread across the kingdom?
Oh, shirt pockets. These all
Time
suck.
to learn to live with demons.
These all suck. Let's do it. Let's go! XCOM! XCOM stats!
Time for prayers.
It's always time for prayers. Come on, baby. We got this. You know what I'm gonna do while you're doing that? Mood music, lighting, whatever. Just keep my face on. Sorry.
I see how it is. You kick my boy, never your girl. To be fair, though, the boy is constantly underfoot, so...
He's a big baby is what it is. Alright. XCOM, baby! Here we go.
He's like a 95-pound baby.
He is, I swear. He just wants to be in the middle of everything all the time. Alright. So we're going to destroy the demons. Ooh! Your guys' faith is waning. Priests of the Night God from all across the kingdom gather in the north, but few are brave enough to face down the demons. When it comes to it, they stammer out a few words of scripture before fleeing. The demons rage through the north, slaughtering all they can find. Terrified peasants turn to protective charms and dark rituals to keep themselves safe. Tragically, KP's Dragon II is killed and feasted upon when he returns. Eventually, the demons retreat back to the Seven Hells, but it'll be a long time before the North recovers. Dang, dude.
Welcome to the council, Dragon the Third.
Third? He was just a baby! Now
How
there's...
quick are you guys breeding there?
Born to be eaten! Panic in the council. Here we
KP's
go.
Dragon's family is known to reproduce by mitosis.
Yes, that's how it works in the north. It's too cold. They'd get stuck. Like licking a frozen pole.
Well, now that's in my head. Alright, Your Esteemed Highness. Your Esteemed Highness, I bring bad news from the coast. We are receiving reports of...
I assure you your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the north that demand the Queen's attention at once.
Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt!
Lotsa.
Sorry, I was being sassy.
Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the march that really is urgent.
Oh no, one at a time.
The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay.
Is that all, by the old gods? The north is increasingly lawless, your highness. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent of your rule.
My news is worse still. Order in the march has broken down, my liege. Some battalions have killed their own officers and begun roving the wild wilderness, acting like common bandits.
All of these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, Your Majesty. Something must be done.
Agreed. Make sure these issues are dealt with, my Chancellor.
Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize.
No shirt. Okay. Troops, kingdoms, the military will go down. I don't want to do that. Hunt the outlaws, deserters in the march. Break up strikes along the coast. Lower the trade. Well, none of them are particularly bad, but let's do that. I don't want to mess with my goals. No. Stability should go up on any of them, but not necessarily specifically right now.
Yun.
This kingdom's authority is far too high for rebellion. I don't know how it stayed that high, but it has.
It is super high for low stability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Say your future generations. You know, you get to meet all your lineage. Alright, let's see. You order the chiefs to bring their independence-minded brethren back into the royal fold. The north is rocked by vicious battles. Thousands of loyal northern troops die in brutal sieges against mountain fortresses, but your victory is inevitable. The independent chiefs pledge fealty once more. The crisis in the north has been quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable. The nobles of other regions feel that you're ignoring their problems. Well, can't win them all, Hasselhoff. Woo! And the monarchy has no heir. So military to 5 for the patricians. Farming to 6 for the chiefs. And trade to 7 for the monarchs. There we go.
All that happened that season was we took a step backwards.
Maybe just a little bit. Lackluster. No, I'm my ear. The loyalist is your baron for the Blood Queen. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. Stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council is filled with nervous silence. You know what? Will this work? Huh! Nope. Oh, it did! 13! Which, didn't really help because I didn't assign any of the numbers to anything. So...
You are such a nerd.
I will say between 1 and 7, right? Between 1 and 7 is son. Between 8 and 14 is daughter. And between 14 and 20 is child. What was that one? Daughter. The assembled nobles break out in polite applause by designating an area of stability of the kingdom.
Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What is her name?
LT2.
Huzzah, Your Highness. I'm sure little Elka, too, will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
See, that was an unfortunate situation because she said I want her name to be Elky2, as in T-O-O. The royal transcribed me on. It's an unfortunate situation, but she'll still be loved. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. A lackluster menagerie. Oh gosh. That means that bear...
Your Serene Highness.
Go ahead.
Your Serene Highness, I fear our menagerie is failing to thrive. We thought the bear would be the star of the show, but she just sits in her enclosure, looking sad. No one wants to see her.
Of course she's sad. She's meant to roam the frozen tundra, not getting overheated and being fed sweets.
Actually, we wondered if she'd like some company. Perhaps the Tatterlands would yield another bear of her type.
Have you been talking to the bear? I'm alright with that. Go for it. Bearmance. Bear romance?
Bear romance.
Romance.
I was thinking the same thing.
Caught in a bear romance. I don't want to be anywhere near that. That sounds absolutely horrid. Looks like things are coming up, Millhouse. That is now the name of the bear. Thank you, Soul. The magicians contact the adventurer from the Tatterlands once more, who returns having lost an eye but gained a large, sedated bear. Once the second bear is safely installed in the enclosure, both beasts cheer up. People flock to Lady Patrician's the Sun Soul's menagerie to lay eyes on these majestic creatures. Skuranorn and Millhouse. Love is in the bear. The number
Your Majesty, this median ambassador has arrived. He is willing to hear us out.
You declared war on us, and now you're backpedaling when it turns out we're capable of defending our land? I am expecting significant concessions. Look, we've both suffered in this war, right? Undeniably true. But we're willing to suffer a little more if it means we can take your capital. So you'd better make some persuasive concessions. Money or land or both. Well,
Continue the war!
we ain't got no money. We ain't
No
got
peace.
No peace. No love. What? Whatever, dude. Call for union. Let's go. To the gallows! Ah!
We can't afford peace. Oh, that's not what I meant to vote for.
You're just stuck on bankrupting me. I get you. No peace.
No, I just tried to vote for the lowest option and knew that there were 3 choices, so I thought C would be the bottom.
What is it good for? For me! Ha ho cha!
34th rule of acquisition. War is good for profits.
Most definitively. Wait, did you just call that Rule 34?
I don't remember which rule of acquisition that is.
Sorry, I'll review the tape.
I think it's actually rule 36.
Freudian much? I think you'll find that you just made a huge mistake. The
I
ambassador
was
walks
playing the
out.
Ferengi.
Ignoring your noble
I was playing the Ferengi in Star Trek Ascendancy like 2 days ago.
insults. Yeah. Oh, likely story. You stay up late with the marshal strategizing for the next phase of the war, but it doesn't look good. We're already on the back foot. For the next few weeks, you hear worrying reports. The generals of Ashmead are putting aside their differences and uniting their armies. New golems are being forged in the church factories. After centuries of decay and decline, you've infuriated the Great Empire enough that it's getting its act together. Way to go, guys!
Decadence was right.
Right. Way to go, guys. You've ruined everything. Okay. So A lowers the farming of the barons. E raises their trade. C raises the farming of the chiefs. D lowers the stability of the land. E raises the military of the patricians. And F raises the authority of the land to go. 60 seconds. If you lose a war, retaliate with a bigger war! Don't forget your 20. Dabba dee dabba die. I don't know, yeah, I mean, you got bankrolls, you could really lock them patricians out. Wait, it doesn't even need to do it again. Oh my gosh! 10 seconds! For the sound of my voice.
By our powers combined.
I've already gone broke. I want them to have bigger military. Yes, but then you won't get a war because they'll win. See what I'm saying? It's part of their whole Shabbat. Shabbat? Not exactly what I was going for, but you know what I mean. Ooh. Oh, crap. It's never good when there's only one on the board. So here we go.
Oh.
You're in your war room going over battle plans. You're in your war room going over battle plans with your marshal. So far, the Ashmenian war has been going terribly. You're losing ground every day. Suddenly, a flustered baron bursts through the door.
Hey, Sunso, I hear it's great in Tavalin this time of year.
News from the front lines. Ashmead has fielded an army twice the size of our own. And their troops are accompanied by huge iron golems, bigger than churches.
See, the sleeping giant is finally awoken.
Oh no, the Ashmedians have giants now?
No, I'm being metaphorical and you're ruining it. Ashmead is the giant. It was too busy infighting to devote its full attention to us. But now that's changed.
Excuse me.
Their empire dwarfs our kingdom, your majesty. We should have made peace when we had the chance.
Over the next few weeks, you will see report after report of your armors being swept aside by Ashmead. Their huge golems are known as immortals, and they're unstoppable. Oh wow, huh? Lauren Bailey, nice.
Hey, look! Now we have no army!
Yay!
Welcome to the end of the world, Shroom Mage!
Oh, I know, you just got here as everybody died. As at last you wake up to find the Ashmedian army camped right outside the walls of the capital. They're not interested in negotiating. Okay, my predecessor stood there. Run for your life! You saddle up your horse and gallop to the streets, heading desperately for the nearest city gate. Perhaps you can slip out unnoticed, start a new life somewhere. But your citizens recognize you and shout in outrage. An army's at the gates and their cowardly queen is abandoning them. A hurled stone knocks you off your steed, and you sprawl in the gutter. Peasant punches you in the mouth, and the rest of them moves upon you, grabbing and jostling. Call yourself a queen, leaving us here to die! Peasants drag you to the Treadwater River and bind you to a heavy stone. With jeers and snarls, they heave you over their heads and drop you into the water. You sink?
Dude!
Well, like the stone that's tied to your leg. As you watch the bubbles escape your mouth, you wonder where it all went wrong. Oh my gosh, so let's... Well, let's see. Let's see. There is still an heir. And
Time to learn whether the Azure Baron is an Azure Baron or truly a loyalist.
Nope. KPS Dragon the Third. I hear you. All about the lineages. no. Not loyal at
Shroom
all.
Mage, looks like you get to decide.
Ah. My loyalty died with the queen. I know all the pressure. That's alright, we can...
Which team did you join, Shroom Mage?
We can roll the
see?
dice if you like. Shroom Mage is a chief!
Okay, that's not helpful.
At all! But I'll wait, man. You know, you've got some pretty big power here. So it's up to you. I am owed the throne. I don't know. I think that was forgery.
The previous queen and
There
every
you go.
other noble in the land
That's right.
owe us a significant debt.
There's the Discord, just in case. Well, everybody's voted, and it's a toss-up. So let's see what happens. Barons united behind their newest, even though Queen Elk was a baron, but you know, yeah, whatever. Yami.
She was obviously too cowardly to be a baron. She ran away and drowned in the lake.
Yami showing her Yami's true colors there. Toss up, here we go. Alright. Well, what is the vote? The vote is either the monarch or the patricians. So it's not the monarch, right? So let's hope. Let's hope for... It's only 2 voters.
Come on.
Okay. Let's hope for one of y'all's sakes. Oh no, it was the Barons again! So the outcome is once more the Barons. We complete that prediction and y'all lose your points. That is a Baron win. There we go. And they're at 2. No doubt.
My apologies, fellow patricians. I don't know what it was, but I offended Lady Luck a long time ago.
That fiery drip. Yeah. So, let's go ahead. Oh, thanks for following. Thanks for following.
The Sun Soul is now
Look at
following.
you. My goodness. Let's take a poll. We'll take a poll. Now, do we... So for the next one, right, we'll call this a tentative next week. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, take a look at that. Let me check that pinned. Let's miss the message. Show the pinned. Unpin, right? Let's do this. And we'll pin this real quick. There you go. That is the Discord. We'll call this a tentative next week, right? So next Monday night at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll schedule that tentatively. Like I said, be sure to join the Discord. That way we do, like you do see when the sign up goes up. But here's what we'll say. For now, do we continue the dynasty or start anew? Right? So we have continue or restart. Okay? And I'll give you all 5 minutes while we do the wind down and I look for someone to raid out to. So, there's the poll. Feel free to weigh in, guys. I have a debt to collect now. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look and see who is actually playing this while we wait for that poll. And then we'll take a look. Oh, Heartstream is on. He's a cool dude. But let's take a look. King of the Castle. Just because I feel bad for Shroom there. You just jumped in. And then, yeah.
Thanks again, everybody, for coming by and hanging out with us. It was super awesome to get to see everybody. We haven't played in a while, and I'm really looking forward to next week. Hopefully everybody can come by then. If you can't, that's totally cool. Hopefully we'll be doing this a little bit more regularly. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for stopping in.
We used to do it, selfish man, where the winner of, let's do this. See you next one. Bye!